Coach, how did this concept of leadership training start?
Well, it started a long time ago when I got to work for some incredible mentors myself, and Lou Holtz was a leadership encyclopedia. I'd like to think we were more detailed than that. I coached Mick, I had Dave Trichel, and we were blessed in 12 with an incredible group of leaders. They walked out the door, and we were stuck in 2013 with a bare bone, I want to call them anti-establishment type atmosphere, and so we started leadership training early.
We started it when we got here. It was really me, Urban, and Dave Trichel, our video guy, and we kind of tried these programs with video, and we would teach what we knew leadership was.
So my title is Director of Post-Production, and my primary responsibility is to produce highlight and motivational videos for our team and recruiting. How that translated over the past couple of years is it's been a valuable tool in how we teach and cultivate our leadership within the team.
And then I met this guy named Tim Kight. He's a leadership consultant, corporate leadership, and we started talking, and he has exactly the same philosophy that I do.
There's very little that we teach or do that he didn't already believe in, but what we do is we bring a very systematic, disciplined methodology for building better leaders in Ohio State football and strengthen and enhance the culture, and then enhance the behavioral skill of the players and the coaches.
He has a systematic way of teaching it. I couldn't get enough. I mean, it was 5 hours a day, 4 hours a day. I brought him in to speak to our team, and that's when it really took off.
All coaches believe in leadership, and I think all coaches attempt to teach leadership. How was Urban doing that before your partnership with him?
Coach Meyer would talk with the players and have them summarize, and they were doing a real good job, I think, in teaching fundamental leadership through a series of these weekly meetings with the Leadership Council.
But when I became a head coach of Bowling Green, we started leadership training, put together leadership groups like most coaches do. And I fell a little bit into the trap, like a lot of this, that a couple quotes here and there, a video, and that's one session down.
David Trichel here at Ohio State, our post-production specialist, is a wizard at not only video creation, but Dave's a content guy. So David understands leadership probably better than most people.
With this generation that's so stimulated by Instagram and YouTube, the videos were a key piece to help teach this for us. And that was where I came in, and we were able to bring along these messages of, whenever you see Kobe Bryant looking at Lamar Odom saying, hey, this is what I need you to do. And Lamar saying, I need Kobe to be able to do this. I need that leadership.
How does your staff interact with the whole program?
The first year was primarily based on, we taught it to the staff, but then we went after the players, and the players really bought in, did a nice job. And in 2014 is when I took it to the nth degree, and I made our coaches go through a 5-week leadership training. And I don't know if it's ever been done before, but we had our actual coaching staff take leadership training. And corporate America spends millions of dollars on it. Coaches don't spend anything. And I think, I know I learned my lesson. We're always going to teach our leaders how to lead.
Leadership starts at the top, and leaders go first, and people follow. And here's a fundamental leadership principle that we've taught to here and every place else. People follow the leader first and the vision second. It's not uncommon that a corporate client will hire us and want us to go train the people in the company. Well, we've got to train the leaders first.
There's going to be good times, there's going to be bad times, there's going to be things that happen, and your team is only as strong as that foundation. And to me, that foundation is built with great leaders.
And so the first system that we applied is something we call the R factor. And the R factor is a very simple and a very powerful equation. E plus R equals O, which is event plus response equals outcome. And we immediately began teaching that several years ago to the Leadership Council.
And that's always been what we taught, but not that systematic. There's always been a culture here, but it wasn't as systematically taught. And kids, good kids, I can't say all kids, but good kids, which we have here, they want to learn. They want to lead. They know that life after football, if you're a leader, is pretty good. And they bought into this thing with everything they had.
What's the most gratifying and satisfying thing about teaching a young person about leadership?
Watching these young men take the tools and learn and respond effectively to whatever challenges that they face.
Fair to say that this will always be a big part of your program?
This will be a big part of my life. My children's life, it's not just a part, it's a huge part. And the one thing that Gerry, and you know me very well, is I can't get enough learning. And if it can make this program better, make my family better, make friends better, I'm going to bite into it as hard as I can, and this does.